All right, gang, we promised an announcement today regarding the new system that Pre-Approved Me is building, which we are calling kiosks. The idea here is, guys, create a soldier to go out in the field for you, to man open houses, to man the farmers markets, to man your different realtor events, to man your personal events, so that you can collect your lead contact information in an easy way while providing value to those customers. So you guys all know how Pre-Approved Me works. There are widgets available to use. You are going to be able to configure these widgets. You're going to be able to use preset tools. You're going to be able to do all sorts of really cool stuff here, but the idea here is to generate lead interests. And one of the most popular methods for doing that for most loan officers today is open houses. You've got a captive audience. Somebody's walking through. So I know I manned a lot of open houses in my day, and this would be a really easy, convenient way to collect that contact information. You can even give this kiosk to your realtor, teach them how it works, teach them why it's valuable to them, and let them take it with them. So you could be at 5, 6, 7 open houses every weekend while instead watching Sunday football. So the idea here, again, just as Pre-Approved Me always has been a fan of this, is automation and putting technology to work for you. So this is what an open house kiosk is going to look like. As you can see, we're going to provide branding for you and the real estate company on the device. These widgets are completely configurable. You can take them to our default tools or to any other tools you want to build out. You can even add an intro video here if you want to introduce something like interest rates or a video about your mortgage company or anything like that. So pretty powerful stuff. Now I'm going to go through a real quick demo of the web configuration so you guys can see how that works. So the first thing you see here, guys, is an area called My Kiosks. This is a list of all the kiosks that a branch or a company might own. Okay. From these kiosks, you can see the assignments here. So who is this kiosk assigned to? This would be a loan officer. Who is it in possession of? This typically would be a real estate agent, but it could be an insurance agent, could be a builder, could be a number of different people based on where that kiosk is or who you gave it to. After you find the kiosk you want to edit, go ahead and click on the kiosk itself. You're going to then see a drop-down which includes who owns the kiosk and who is responsible, as well as who is in possession of it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to assign the kiosk to a different loan officer. So you can see right here, I can click that button. I see a group of loan officers connected to this branch that have access to the kiosks, and then I can select a new loan officer. After you select a new loan officer, you can actually go and close these details here, and I'm going to go to our event manager now, which is where you create the events that your kiosks are going to go to. So event manager, again, we're going to give you really cool data analytics about how many people used it, how many leads were generated as a result of the kiosk being out there, ways to track the value proposition that this offers. We're going to go ahead and go into the kiosk here, and as you can see, there are several areas that you can edit the details. So in this case, this is an open house at 123 Easy Street. The realtor is assigned here. This is an active event. You can upload an open house flyer. So if one of the predetermined tools we're going to have is an email open house flyer functionality, so you don't have to print flyers out. You can upload any sort of flyer in here. So if you want to upload a 2-page PDF, which includes details about the listing as well as finance options, that is perfectly acceptable. And one of the widgets then would point to this and email that directly to the customer from the app. Okay. You also have the interface configurator. So this is much like the 3.1 configurator. If you open this up, that is going to allow you to configure exactly what the widgets are going to look like for this event. Okay, so every event can have a different configuration. Then you can also see down here there are different kiosks assigned to the event. So if you've got multiple kiosks in an open house, or let's say the venue is a little bit bigger, let's say it's a builder division, you've got a standalone big kiosk, which would look like this, guys. Okay, so like a big standalone kiosk and maybe a small one, or maybe you've got several soldiers throughout a home buyer event, you know, or you've got 3 or 4 of them at a home buying seminar. And the idea is, you know, you're going to give your presentation, you're going to teach everyone about buying a home, and then you're going to pass these kiosks around for them to play with calculations, maybe apply for a loan, all that good stuff. So once you've created the details about the event, you can go in and change the assignment of the kiosk. You can assign a new kiosk directly to it. And as you can see, it's pretty intuitive, pretty simple to use, but also, as you might imagine, very powerful. With companies like Zillow getting into the mortgage game, guys, we got to get more creative with how we generate leads. And as you all know, open houses, events in person, these are the most powerful ways to capture a captive audience. So we're hoping that you guys are as excited about this as we are. We are going to be taking interest in the pre-order, which we're going to announce next week. So please click on the link below in this Facebook feed and let us know how interested you are, or your branch is, or your company is. Hope you're having a great day, guys. Looking forward to hearing your feedback. Take care.